Come to the floor, lying on your back, arms by the side of the body with the palms facing upwards, and take the legs wide. Close your eyes if it feels right to do so, and take a deep, slow inhale. And as you breathe out, release the breath with a big sigh, repeating this 2 or 3 times. As you continue to breathe, let go of any stress or tension you may have brought with you onto the mat and give yourself permission to fully relax. Notice how you feel. Become aware of the parts of you that feel tight and the parts that feel good. Notice the points of contact, the heels, the calves, the upper thighs, the parts of the spine that touch the floor and the parts that curl away from the floor. Continue to breathe and sigh and observe your body as long as you need to. Now bend your knees, placing your feet flat on the floor, allowing your knees to fall together. Place your hands onto your belly and feel your breath. Notice the subtle rise and fall. Inhale, relax the belly, allowing it to fill with air. Feel how the ribcage expands and the chest lifts. As you exhale, draw the belly button back towards the spine. And you can use your hands here to press down softly onto the belly, helping to expel the air. Repeat this for 3 more breaths, observing how your hands move as the belly rises and falls. Feel the expansion of the inhale and the contraction of the exhale. Draw your knees into your chest, hugging them as you rock from side to side, forward and back, and even making small circles in one direction and then in the other direction. As you move into a basic twist, it's good to have a cushion or blocks to rest your bottom leg on so as not to over twist. As you allow both legs to move over to the left side, let your right shoulder follow until the legs are placed. Then, without forcing, work your right shoulder towards the floor. Extend the right arm out at shoulder level and turn your head to the right. Continue to breathe as you relax and soften into this gentle twist. Without effort, without force, allow your body to be where it needs to be. Take a deep inhale, preparing to move, and on the exhale, return the legs to the center. Now switch sides. Take your knees to the right side with the left shoulder following. As the legs come to land, gently begin to work the left shoulder towards the floor. Extend the left arm at shoulder level and use the breath to soften and sink more deeply into the posture. Take a deep inhale, preparing to move. On the exhale, bring the legs back to the center. Squeeze both of the knees into the chest and then place the feet back on the floor. Take your left ankle and cross it over your right knee. Take your left hand to the left thigh and press the leg away from you. Then, using your hands to grip the right leg just behind the knee, draw that leg in. Keep the left knee moving away from your shoulder and gently flex the foot to give the leg an active sensation. Hold here, breathing and softening, feeling the parts of you that are stretching, the parts of you that are working. You can play with the shape here, play with the position of each of the legs to see what feels right for you. And then when you're ready, let the right foot come back to the floor and switch sides. This time the right ankle rests on the left knee. With your right hand, gently press on the right thigh. Draw the left leg in towards the body using your hands placed just behind the knee. Keep the right knee moving away from the shoulder and the leg active by flexing the foot. Hold here for a few breaths, playing with the shape and the sensations, softening and relaxing any tension that you feel around the hips and the lower back. Maintain those long, slow breaths as you allow your body to soften and open. Draw both knees in, giving them a squeeze, then rolling to one side. Use your hands to push up to an all fours position on the hands and knees. Check your wrists, elbows and shoulders are in line and that the hips, knees and ankles are correctly positioned. Look between your legs. If you can see your feet, you will need to adjust them. As you inhale, drop your belly towards the floor, your tailbone pointing up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and down as you look up. Breathing out, rounding the spine, pull the belly back as you open the shoulders and tuck the chin towards the chest. Repeat this arching and flattening, opening the chest and arching the spine as you breathe in, and with each out breath, feel the space between the shoulders, opening, rounding the spine. Push through the base of the fingers and press the tops of the feet gently into the floor to fully engage throughout the movement. And be sure to move only as fast or as slowly as your breath allows. Continue this movement for 3, 4, maybe 5 breaths until it feels as though it flows. Then coming to neutral spine, take your left leg and reach it back at hip height. Extend and lengthen through the leg. Keep the foot flexed, toes down, and the heel up as you reach your right arm forward, balancing in this tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide, working the core muscles to stabilize the position. Imagine you're squeezing your thighs towards the midline of the body and that you're trying to create as much distance between the foot and the hand of the extended limbs as you possibly can. Introducing some dynamic movement to the posture by drawing the left knee and the right elbow together as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, curl and squeeze. Repeat this 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, curl and squeeze. If your wrists feel okay, switch to the opposite leg. But it's all right to take a moment to sink the hips back to the heels in child's pose, stretching the hands out in front of you, releasing the pressure on the wrists. Now, from a neutral spine position on all fours, reach the right leg back at hip height. Extend and lengthen through the leg, keep the foot flexed, toes down and heel up as you reach your left arm forward. Spread the fingers wide and stabilize here by engaging the core. Drawing the lower belly up and squeezing your thighs towards the midline of the body. Continue to extend through the whole body, creating as much distance between the foot and the hand of the extended limbs as you can. Now introducing that dynamic movement once again, drawing the right knee and the left elbow together as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale to curl and squeeze. Repeating 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl and squeeze. 1 more time. Inhale to lengthen and extend. Exhale, curl and squeeze. Coming back to all fours. Let's move into a low lunge. To step into your low lunge, bring the left foot forward, creating a 90-degree angle. Press the top of the back foot into the floor. Squeeze the thighs together towards the midline and press through the sole of the front foot. Inhale as you lift the torso up and away from the floor. Raise up the arms, but don't lean back. Keep your body active, maintaining a strong posture, working the shoulders away from the ears, squeezing the shoulder blades together and down the back. Be aware of how your body feels and how hard it has to work to maintain this position. Now take your right palm to the floor on the inside of the left foot. You can use a block here if reaching the floor is uncomfortable. Exhale as you open the chest towards the left thigh by reaching the left arm up towards the ceiling. Only open as far as feels comfortable. Avoid pushing or forcing anything into twists. Return both hands to the floor and take the all fours position once again. Then step the right foot forward, creating a 90-degree angle. Bring your awareness to the sensation of pressing down into the back foot and through the sole of the front foot before inhaling as you lift the torso away from the floor once again. Raise the arms up, feeling the sensation of stretching and opening out the front body. Without losing your balance, continue to breathe those deep, slow breaths and hold here for a few moments. Reach the left palm to the floor on the inside of the right leg and exhale to open the chest towards the right thigh. Extend the right arm up towards the ceiling, opening only as far as feels comfortable. Bring the right hand down to the floor and step back to take the all fours position once again. Keeping the hips high, walk the hands forward, dropping the chest towards the floor. When you begin to feel resistance around the armpits and between the shoulder blades, hold here and breathe into the back of the body. The chin can rest on the floor, but if this feels too intense, rest the forehead onto the floor. You can also use a block or a cushion here. With each exhale, focus on bringing the armpits closer to the floor while keeping the hips in line with the knees. The hands extended in front of you, gently pressing the palms into the floor. Hold here for a few breaths, focusing on softening as you exhale and feeling the strength and expansion with the inhale. Take a deep inhale, preparing to move, and on the exhale, walk the hands back towards the body, sink the hips down to the heels, and rest in child's pose. Allow the forehead to touch the floor. Try to get the hips to sink all the way onto the heels. You can take the knees wide here if it feels too intense to have them together. Walk the hands out in front of you, or you can have them by the side of the body, whatever feels most restful. Now roll onto your back, taking the arms by the side of the body, the palms facing upwards and the legs wide on the mat. Observe how your body feels now compared to when you began. Notice all those points of contact, the parts of you that easily sink into the floor and the parts that curve away. Taking a deep breath in and releasing with a heavy sigh. Repeat this as many times as you wish to do. Let your body become heavy and your mind to drift. Listen to the sound of your own breathing and become aware of the sensation of relaxation spreading through you. With every breath, give yourself permission to let go of the stress and anxiety, any physical aches or emotional pain. Breathe them out. Inhale all that you desire and exhale all that no longer serves you. Now, as you continue to breathe, maybe you can notice the need to move becoming stronger, the energy within you building, moving from the belly into the legs and the feet, all the way up through the arms to the hands and the fingers and into your head. The need to move becoming stronger and stronger. Wiggling the toes, the fingers as your breathing becomes deeper once again. Gently turn the head from one side to the other. Draw the knees into the chest and squeeze them, making yourself small and tiny into a little ball. Rocking gently forward and back and side to side, massaging the lower back and bringing movement back to the parts of you that have been still. Roll onto your left side, staying here for just a moment, becoming aware of the room and the things around you, pushing yourself up to sitting, feeling fully alert and awake as you open your eyes and you know that you're ready for the next part of your day. As you sit up tall, space between the pelvis and the ribs, join the palms together at the chest, bowing the head. Namaste.